So I think we're on.
We think we're on. We're not sure if we're on. Welcome.
We're on. We're so on.
To Book of War.
Of course, now the laptop's not.
Episode something.
Very gently.
Don't disconnect the internet, Daniel Collins.
Still
Right.
on.
We
Still
are still on.
Great. I'm so
Great.
good at this technical stuff. I should like get a job teaching or something.
You should.
Yep.
You should think about that.
I should. All right. Welcome to Book of War playtest episode number.
Something.
What episode number is it?
16.
Lower.
15.
Lower.
14.
Yeah, I think it's 14. Pretty sure it's 14. Good guess. Good guess.
You didn't even know yourself.
Of course I knew what it was. It was 14. I just told you.
Anyway.
I just told you, Isabelle.
We have all kinds of new units.
Right, yes. Board game units on the board, on the table.
What do you think I meant?
A lot of other stuff. Honestly, I've been thinking about technical stuff, so I changed our internet service provider this week in order to give us top-notch, rock-solid internet performance as long as I don't unplug the cable over there.
Right, and plus our router still sucks. So
and our router's not great. That's a thing. And my email, my outbound email was out for 3 days. So I don't know if anybody's watching this and was expecting an email reply from me, but I couldn't do that for about 72 hours. But that was fixed today. So I think I've more or less got things sort of back on track.
Great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Very good then. Well then, oh, my arm is still in your shot, but that's okay.
Okay.
I'll just keep it on my side like this.
That's good. That's good.
I just can't possibly be uncomfortable. We're still sitting in the hottest room in the house.
Yeah.
With no AC, even though it's really lovely outside, and now apparently
not. Is it lovely outside?
It's lovely outside.
Really?
Yeah. And but I'm here sweating.
When did I go out last?
2 weeks ago.
That sounds about right.
Well, all right. So let's entertain the troops. If troops there are.
If troops are watching.
If troops are
let's
watching.
Entertain troops with troops.
That's very good.
Fight fire with Arthur.
Are you ready here, or are you just
Delicious. I feel like I had to say something. I feel like there was something important to say. Was it? So it's the technical stuff. My email was out. I feel like there was something else.
Go vote?
Sure, go vote. Fight your way to the zombie-infested streets to go vote. I'm all over that.
Well, very good then. Let's get started, shall we?
Yes. So, among the things that we're interested in, right? So we've now opened the game up, the Book of War game up to all the monsters, all the brothers and all the sisters and all the mothers and all the fathers and me. So all the monsters and all the demi-humans are all fair game now. Got the weather, got the minimalist. It's a minimalist war game. Got the minimal weather rules in. Got the cat who's about to come on to the table. I was actually considering making a cat cam, right? Because we have the other camera, but we're out of USB slots on the computer, so I'd have to go get a.
That's okay. He's
coming over. Get a USB hub.
He's on his way.
So the referee is about to inspect the table for inspecting the dice. Yeah, looks good.
Everything looks good.
The units on both
He's
sides.
been inspecting everything this week.
Right.
We had the FIOS installation guy, and he inspected that. I moved all my studio stuff. I gave up my art studio and moved everything in the house, and he was inspecting that. So he's done a very good job inspecting everything, and he's hired. So anyway, would you like to talk about the troops that you have?
Yeah, so we have picked. So among the things that's happening here is, do you pick, right? So now the weather rules are engaged, right? You have to consider in the metagame, when you pick your armies, the risk-reward balance between what you're picking and what the weather might turn out to be. So in particular, if you pick orcs or goblins, which have penalties in bright light, there's going to be a 2 in 6 chance that they're basically useless. more or less, right? If you bring an all orc goblin army to the table and it turns out to be in sunny weather, you're basically lost right there. If you bring an army with a lot of horses and the weather comes up rainy, you've basically lost. They're pretty close to useless at that point. If there's a 1 in 6 chance of heavy rain here, the way we're doing this. If you bring something else like archers, they're a little bit bad in rainy weather, but then everything else is slowed down, so it's a little bit of a balance there. But the main thing is you bring a lot of horses, you don't want to see rain. You bring a lot of orcs, goblins, you don't want to see sunny weather. So we have kind of gone in slightly different directions. We've kind of halfway taken that risk. Isabelle, what have you brought tonight?
I have brought 2 war elephants because everybody knows that I love them.
True.
I have brought 12 goblin archers.
Right.
Which is just
war elephants, goblin archers.
Goblin archers. And of course I have brought some pikes.
Gotcha.
I have this love-hate relationship
Yes,
with pikes.
yes, I see that.
And I see that you have horses over there, so I'm very happy I've brought some pikes.
I brought a small number of horses, right, on the lookout for possibly rainy weather. So I brought just 3 figures of, here it is. I've just brought 3 figures of heavy horse, human men on heavy horses, armor 6, among the most powerful units in the game. Of the core
I heard myself rolling my eyes.
I've brought 2 separate units for a total of 10 figures of elven archers.
Never seen before.
Archers, a little bit pricier. And I've also brought 17 figures of dwarven foot. Dwarves in chainmail and shields and axes, ready to go to town if they see orcs and goblins, which I see over there.
You see some goblins.
I do. Now remember that the goblins in classic D&D for what it's worth, the goblins are considered to be chaotic. So what does that entail for their morale?
-1.
Yes. On the other hand, the elves and dwarves are considered to be lawful. So I get +1 to their morale because they're particularly brave and particularly committed and dedicated to staying in the fight, which I like. Which Anyway,
on that note,
no possibility of light vulnerability. They fight equally well, sun, rain or shine. They're like the U.S. Post Office before 2020.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's topical. See, it's topical.
We like to keep it topical.
We do. We do like to keep it topical.
All right.
Just one.
Just
it
one.
It used to be 2, but now it's just 1. We're going to be rolling for initiative to see who decides to set up first. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2 as well.
Ooh, a tie. We need to re-roll, Isabelle.
5.
Also a 5.
Stop doing what I do.
3.
1.
Okay.
All right. Fine. You decide.
I will choose. You get to set up first. You get to set up first.
All right. Fine. That's fine. I love setting up first.
Now you might have to reach for terrain here in a second.
It depends on where we roll.
That's true.
That's true. I'll be a terrain girl.
Now the other thing I'll point out is so among the special abilities of the units that I have brought, so you have goblins that are possibly light sensitive.
And elves, they hide in woods.
The elves hide in woods. So if any woods tile shows up, I will be making a secret note about where they start. They can start anywhere on the board that has woods, if I so choose.
Well, let's hope for... What the hell is woods? 8 to 9. Let's hope for something else.
7
7, nothing.
is nothing.
Oh, the cat is back.
Cat's back. Playing the role of the giant polymorph gold dragon, I will be Yowly.
10.
That's a marsh.
Marsh. Do you have that?
I do.
You can't put it here because there's a cat in the way. There's a giant mountain, a furry mountain.
Okay, a marsh. Now, about two episodes ago, I got clobbered because I put a marsh near you, and you put a bunch of goblin archers, specifically a bunch of monsters, in the marsh.
They loved it in the mud.
That was a terrible mistake.
They loved it in the mud. What are you gonna do now? Oh, Yali, you're looking at yourself on the monitor?
Okay, let me think this through. So I want that matchup.
Right there.
Marsh.
Interesting.
Yep.
You have tape there?
I'm not doing that on the
All right.
The green. Doesn't work.
11.
Got the stream.
That is a stream.
Nerd. So apparently now we'll never have a show that doesn't
Without
have
a stream.
Right. It's all streams all the time.
I know. I don't know if the cat's gonna like that. Stream. What do you have over there?
Kelly, you want to sit on your chair?
The cat is a little bit in my way.
Yeah. Now, any normal person would at this point obviously get the cat off the table, and
I'm just going to place the stream around the cat.
We're now publicly demonstrating what our actual interaction with our cat is like. Is that doesn't even begin to cross our mind.
Why would I move the cat? He's part of the game now. All right, here we go. Just around you. Don't move it, okay, baby? Another stream!
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, no. It's going to be another one of those games. We have, like, we're playing in the Mississippi Delta or something.
Yeah. Sorry,
I put it under his...
Yeah.
Oh, he's not liking that.
Well, you didn't have to sit there, you know?
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Yeah, go in your chair. Go in your chair. Right here.
All right. What is this?
It's extra stream. Okay. Don't cross the stream. Nothing.
Thank God.
I know.
Here is the last roll for terrain.
Don't do a stream. Nothing.
Okay, so this is all you got. You are in this delta area with a marsh and 2 rivers and no cat.
That's too bad. We missed the cat.
Tanner, were you hoping for a third one? Were you hoping to see the same problem where we don't actually have 3 streams again? I don't know.
I don't know either. What did we set up? Like 6 inches from
Correct.
this thing?
Yes.
All right.
Now there's no wood, so I don't get to use my I don't get to use my elven special ability to take over the woods automatically.
All right.
Wah, wah. Da-da.
What happens? How fast do you move your dwarves there?
9.
9.
No more rivers. Could have had a pond. I got a couple pond pieces.
I know.
I have to print out another marsh actually, because it's the only one of those.
I don't think my pikes are going to be that useful today. How much do they move? What the hell are they? Pikemen move 12. The goblins move 9, I believe. 9. Alright. No. Does that make sense?
Remember, shooting over a unit is at -1 to hit, unless you've got like some kind of terrain advantage.
No, we're just going to go for symmetry. It just occurred to me when I was picking the pikes that I'm not sure I know how to use them very well, but that's okay.
You know, we made another mistake here, actually. When we get done with terrain, my intention is to roll for weather at that point and then set the armies up.
Oh, okay, well...
I'll let you roll, and then you can repick if that makes a difference. So, so any face with a sun on it. See this 1?
Mm-hmm. My goblin are useless.
2, right? The 1 face with heavy rain is this.
Okay.
So those are the things we're looking for here. I know they're not super visible on the camera, but we will inform you
What is that?
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. My goblins
Yeah.
are fine.
Correct.
I love it.
Correct. Middle, right. Octa level 4, most kind of overcast.
Great.
Sun mostly not visible.
Great.
Your goblins are fine.
My goblins are fine.
Right. Do you keep that set up?
Yeah, that's why it sucks to go first. So what happens with your stream with the same, right? It's times
Yeah, so
3 for guys
no, it's 4.
Four.
The stream is 4,
for regular army and
right.
8 for
right.
yeah.
And the stream is about 2 inches wide, so it takes a total of, 8 inches of move for footmen and 16 for horses.
Great. What's your range with your stupid elves over there? I think you're 15 too, aren't you? Yeah, 15.
Am I?
Yeah. Same range as my my goblins.
I screwed that up last time with my horse archers. That was
And
a bad.
then,
bad
and my
mistake.
war elephants are also 15. So, great.
Okay.
6 inches.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's 6 inches. Come on. See, I knew that was 6 inches. Totally.
How do you know that?
Because I practiced. I'm a practiced expert wargamer
You're
at
not
this
taking
point.
the bait, are you? Fine.
What did you expect? What did you expect me to say?
Nothing. It's just a bad joke.
This is rough. Remember shields get +1 armor against pikes?
I know.
Right, so pretty much everything you got over there.
You know how much I hate your shields? Have I mentioned that already?
Well, I've been thinking about the I've been thinking about the
Fiddly.
shields. Yeah. Okay. What? Let's talk about that. Do you? I mean, if you were in charge of editorial content for Book of War Edition 2,
Yeah.
what would you pick? How would you go with the shields?
I don't know, it seems to be like a really big advantage.
Yeah, I mean it's priced in, right? It's priced in. It's the.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of dwarves there. Like, how come you have so many?
They're not that expensive.
Well, then they should be more expensive than have
You haven't even confronted them yet.
Well, I know I'm gonna lose.
Hey, Dice Chuck. Yes, we're doing some minimalist wargaming. Yep. Custom rule set called Book of War that I wrote about 10 years ago. So it'll go pretty fast once we get started. Folds into D&D, very classic D&D, very closely. You can get classic D&D statistics and immediately start playing with them is the idea. We have a new viewer.
Excellent. Welcome.
Isabelle. Yeah, so the shields, the new shield rule in Book of War 2nd edition, it does make a little bit of a complication. I thought it was realistic. I thought it balances the infantry with other units. Now we discovered you also have to take into facing because we don't permit it from the back. And then I was watching, so there's a really nice YouTube channel called Todd's Workshop, and he does medieval stuff and then tests it. And he made a shield, and he tested it like a couple weeks ago with a longbow, and he discovered
it shattered completely.
No, but the arrows went through it. The arrows went through it by about 3 inches. And it didn't shatter. It could take like about 20 of them and still be stable, but the arrows were going through by about 3 inches or so.
Well, but that's enough to stop them, though. So
yeah, I kind of agree.
3 inches. I mean, you're still not hitting
directly in your arm.
Right, you're not hitting the person.
I do agree with that.
So
much better through a shield. Yeah, I do agree, and so that's kind of the thing that like about classic D&D that I was trying to reaccount for is exactly that in 2nd edition. So we're figuring it out. We're testing it. I think I've liked it. Yeah.
All right.
So,
are you done chit-chatting, or are you ready for war?
I'm ready for war, and we have determined that you get to move first.
I do get to move
first.
first. Yes, 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 yes. It is true.
What are your moves? You got to declare your moves first.
Everybody's gonna move full.
Before any measurement, before any attacks.
Everybody's gonna move full.
Aggressive tonight in episode 14.
So I'm always aggressive, actually. Last time I was not aggressive, I lost. No, wait, I lost also when I was aggressive. Been losing a lot. I'm not liking this.
You're 2 out of the last 3 games.
Well,
You're 2. It was like you got 2 victories in a row in episodes.
That was like
11.
ages ago. You know, it was ages ago. My goblins move 9. Brrr, right there. And the pikes, I think, move 12 as well. Yes, they do. 12. Just on the edge. This guy is not going to make it to the river. Oh, actually, just on the edge here.
Great.
Right there.
Do you have any
like
attacks?
that. Huh?
Do you have any attacks?
No, because I moved, and plus you're too far away. And with your shield, I can't hit you.
It's off camera, but our cat's in the chair off camera there, like looking up like this, like he does.
He really likes playing with the tape measure. Oh, okay. He's coming back.
Don't. All right, so he's inspecting. The cat's inspecting.
All right, he's gonna.
You want to come over here? How about over here? This is a very nice place. Not there. Don't. Just don't. Like here's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Sit right there. Sit right there. That's fine.
This might happen again. It might work to my advantage. All right, what are you doing? Crossing the river?
I'm going to have all my units go right up to the edge of the stream.
Very good.
I'm not going to get into it. I'm pretty sure we agree we can do that, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what are you with your shield? Your armor 6 now?
Correct.
I cannot hit you in long range.
Correct.
That is what we call too bad.
My archers clearly went less than half. I don't think I can hit. So
you're a heavy horse or medium horse?
Heavy horse.
Heavy horse.
Plate mail. Heavy lances.
I gotta check your math.
Heavy
I don't know how
horses.
you
Armor
managed
6.
to buy all this stuff.
Yeah. So we have 2 streams. We do have 2 streams here on the table, and this is a marsh, is what you're looking at there. Yep. For some reason, the last couple episodes we've been stream heavy. As
I know we complained that
Tanner
we didn't see any rivers for a long time,
Right.
and then that's all we see these days.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Are you any attacks?
Nope.
No attacks.
We are not going to fire until we see the green of your eyes.
What is this 15?
And if you just joined us, Isabelle has 2 squads of war elephants, pikes, and goblin archers, which are cheap and fire a whole bunch of stuff and are kind of cheaty when you pick them. And and clearly Isabelle has an evil army that you should root against. And my army is a good army of noble knights.
Can you believe this crap?
Dwarves with axes and elven archers. A united nations of good races that really ought to be the favorite on the episode. Huh? You want to answer?
What? I don't know about this. All right.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
What's your lance to goblin ratio?
Keep marching. March.
Oh, I've got the goddamn frames reversed again.
What frames?
You and me. We're looking at the wrong place. See, look at me, and you're looking off camera.
Oh yeah.
See, this keeps happening. Ugh. Anyway, make your move, and
I'm gonna make my move.
Sorry.
Let's see.
This might be disorienting, but.
So I've got 5. So I have 7 left, which means I can go 3/4 of an inch in.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So note to self: next time, don't fold the tablecloth because it's making a mountain in the stream. Yeah. So my goblin archers have let's call this 9 inches to the edge of the stream.
Sorry, everybody.
So it means I have 3 left. Oh my god, they're totally lost it here. So that means I can go also 3/4 of an inch in?
Mm-hmm.
About? Just about. So let's see, they're about here.
Wait, all your goblins in one unit?
I had to.
Really? They're that cheap?
They are that cheap. They're 6. Okay. My pikes are about 5 inches?
Yeah.
Or do I count this edge?
You should count that.
So-
You made me do that before, so yeah. See, it's coming back.
It's coming back,
Yeah.
right? So that's 1 inch
Right.
to the edge here. And then what? So now I'm crossing this way?
It would be better if you pivoted and went straight across.
Right.
Otherwise,
So otherwise
have
you're
to
gonna
keep
make
paying
me
over and
okay.
over again, yeah.
So the pivot here 45 is 3
Just measure-
inches?
Just measure it.
Huh?
Just measure how far it is here.
4 inches.
Mhm.
So I have 8 inches left. So they are very cheap, but we love them.
I think that means you can go across the stream.
I can
right?
go across
Yeah.
the stream. And then my elephant is at the edge of the stream. He moves 12.
Yeah.
So I can move 1.5 inches.
Yeah, I agree.
So so I guess I'm about here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, the stream penalty is you're traveling 1/4, so you pay 4 inches per 1 real inch. That's doubled for mounted units like elephants and horses, and then the marsh is 1 for 3, doubled for mounted units. So yeah, it slows you down quite a bit. Is that everything you removed?
I've moved everything.
Okay, and you don't have any attacks because you moved your archer's skull. Right?
Yes, that's right.
Great. I am not going to move.
Great.
I'm not going to move on my turn. And now come my attacks. I'm going to be shooting. These elves shoot those goblins.
I'm not gonna make it.
Well, we're going to find out.
You're gonna find out that you're not gonna
declare
make
before
it.
you measure. This is old school. Got to declare before
So
you
just
measure.
this unit?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I put my pikes
You know,
over there.
this unit's going to shoot at those pikes.
Not gonna happen.
All right. So I got to be within 15 inches. Oh yeah. Totally.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn
Oh,
it.
a little mistake there. The question is, are these guys within 15 inches?
No,
of the
they're not.
pikes?
They're oh, I moved my camera with my foot.
Yep.
No, you're not even close, okay?
All right. So, having not moved, I get 2 dice per figure. I get 10 dice attacking your goblins, and your armor is
It's 4, but you
Four.
need a
I
5.
need 5. I think I need those dice. I have. Right. Thank you. Okay, so 5s
You
are
have
hits.
10 now?
Every 5 you see removes a goblin figure.
Oh, 1,
Pretty good.
2, 3. 3.
Sweet.
All right. Eee!
that's
1, 2,
interesting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Interesting about the swimming horses.
Divided. You know, I'm trying to concentrate
Okay, sorry,
here.
sorry. Morale check. Morale check.
I break 3, so it's 3 minus 1. I'm adding 2 plus 1 for the health. 3. Did everybody follow that? Everybody followed that? Great.
So you're at 3. So the dice need to come up 6 total.
Didn't
Major
come up
hit.
6.
Okay. Otherwise, the unit's just gone.
And just so everybody knows
Yeah.
that if you have never watched this,
Yeah.
I always lose my morale checks.
Well, here's hoping that happens.
No,
No.
not tonight, Daniel Collins. Not tonight. So what are your stupid elves' armor?
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
how convenient.
Yeah.
Because look at that. Now I know I'm in range. Yeah.
Just put them in the box here. I'm trying to make this efficient.
All right.
Well, if Isabelle had missed that roll, the whole unit would just be gone. They'd break, they'd run off the field. Game over.
I don't know why I
Goblins.
put this elephant here.
It's
That
important in
was
Book
a
of War to get the
mistake.
first attack in to get that. Force your opponent to make that roll. So it's Isabelle's turn. What is your move?
Oh.
I would have liked her to have missed that. But she didn't.
I don't know why I put my pikes away. That was really dumb.
You have now entirely crossed the river, so among your options is to spend half your move to about face, and then travel back across the river, barely getting out.
You know, you're lucky that I'm playing with you. All right. You know that, right? Shut the fuck up.
It's good for what do they tell artists when you don't pay them? It's publicity, right? It's good for.
So what's my penalty in the marsh with the elephants? It's really high, right?
Correct.
It's a third.
You'll be 1 to 6.
I don't know why I put my elephant over there. It's just charged. My elephant. So the goblins are in the way.
Don't read that. You don't need to read that.
Shut. So I can't really turn him this way, right? Because the archers are in the way.
Correctish. Yeah, I mean you could pivot to the right, but then you can't go forward.
What do you mean? Can I pivot this way? Or no?
Not from there. You got to keep it where. So yeah, you can about face and just turn it like that. That takes half your move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Did you get in the stream? Are you in the stream?
I was in the stream.
Yeah, screw it.
Okay. So.
Well, I think here, but whatever.
And then can I go forward now?
Sure.
All right. So I have half my move.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I have to announce what everybody else is doing.
Right.
So the pikes are gonna go across the stream. So he has a half inch left.
Mm-hmm.
So that costs him 4 inches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he has 8 inches left.
Mm-hmm.
So the pikes are gonna go to about here, and then the elephants are gonna go behind. I'm not doing this very well.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah. So they're gonna go to about here. I'm gonna move my elephant first.
Yeah.
So I have about 8 inches left.
Yeah.
And this is 15, so I'm gonna put him about here.
This is a little sketchy that you're deciding where to put him with the ruler.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're about to be sanctioned.
So I'm gonna put him here.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like that, and then they're gonna go like that. Is that okay? Is that terrible?
Sketchy, but I'll allow it.
Why is that sketchy?
Well, you're supposed to go forward.
Oh, am I?
You're supposed to go forward, so.
Okay. So they'll go like that.
Yeah. And you can pivot. I mean, you can pivot while you do it.
Well, then what's the problem?
Well, it
It's
looks
the
like you
same
shifted to the
thing.
right. It looks like you shifted to the side. Sideways scraping is always prohibited. Page 6.
So, and he's gonna move 6 inches this way. Okay?
Yeah.
And my goblins are gonna shoot at your elves.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So same thing. I need 5s. 1, 2.
Now, is the back row in range? That's the main question. The back
for
row
God's
may
sake.
not be in range.
It is in range.
Yep. It is.
I need 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too excited. 3 hits.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Go ahead, do your morale check.
Don't you have more dice?
Oh, is that 20? Oh, wait. This is 10, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 18.
Yeah.
So the get 6 weeks.
Yeah. I have 10 red dice on the table. So.
2 more hits. They're all gone.
Yeah. So anyway.
So no morale check. It's fine.
Did you put the latch back on the?
No, you did.
No.
No, I know. That's from my studio. Here. Don't worry. Don't fret.
You've bogarted the.
First I stole it. I brought it to my studio, and then you bought more, and then I brought it back from the studio, and now it's all messed up. Sorry.
Anyway, Isabelle has with her giant mob of cowardly goblins has entirely eliminated my
lawful
first
people.
squad of elven archers.
Yeah. Make fun of my goblins again, will ya?
They don't even get an opportunity to make a morale check. They're just all dead.
They're all dead.
That didn't go well.
That did not go well for him. It went well for me, though. But I shouldn't taunt the mountain. Because that will get back to me.
Okay, I'm going to send my heavy cavalry forward full.
Great.
I'm really not super thrilled about this. And I'm going to send my dwarven foot forward full.
Great. What are these guys going to do?
Okay, so it moves 9 and it takes 8 to get through the stream. Yeah, they're gonna move to the other side of the stream. That's fine.
Good.
All right, so clearly they can do this move and just get to the outside of the stream. So basically, this is their whole move getting across the stream here.
Mm-hmm.
It actually takes them 16 inches of movement, so they're about 3/4 the way across.
Great.
Here. All right, and my archers shoot your pikes. Am I within 15? What do you think?
No, you're not. He's not.
I remember these times when I wish Isabelle was worse at this game than she is.
See, the problem is, I spend my time comparing measurements. I'm not a very good strategist.
You're up 1 unit. You're up a unit. I've lost a unit and you have not.
That is true. That is true.
It's your move.
All right. So now.
So now I'm the underdog. Now I'm the underdog, and people
You're not
should
the underdog.
I'm totally the underdog now.
Come on.
If I win this, it should be highly praiseworthy.
Shit, you gotta hear. I swear to God.
Oh man,
So
I
my
should have taken.
pikes-
See, I'm supposed to take photos for documentary evidence, and I'm
My
forgetting.
pikes move 12.
Oh, look at that! Look at those heavy horses. I bet they're going to make a big difference. I bet it'll come down to them. That's a good shot. They're beautiful. These ugly goblins. Oh my god.
They're so cute! Little green guys. Okay, the goblins are not moving. The pikes are going to move full. The elephant is going to move half behind the pikes. And this elephant is going to try to cross the stream here, which probably is not going to happen. But what is that? This is 3 inches.
Yep, yep.
So that leaves me with 9.
Mhm.
So I can go about a little over an inch.
Agreed. About halfway. Yeah.
About halfway. Okay.
How do you think the elephant should be swimming? Do you think the elephant should be swimming through the stream?
Why not?
I don't think so. I mean, they can do it. They can do it. But in my experience, it's
Look at this. I make
What?
contact with You stupid dwarves.
All right, fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And then my elephant is gonna move half
That I didn't expect.
behind.
But the
me.
pikes is they're speedy. They're armored. They don't have much armor because of it. They're speedy.
right. All right.
You only moved half. You only moved half of those.
I moved half.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 inches. So goblins are gonna shoot at your dwarves.
Great.
So I do believe they're in range. Yes.
Over half range, right?
Oh right.
Oh,
the
right.
Stupid shield.
Right. The stupid shields mean that how? What do you need to roll to hit them?
Shut up.
A 7. You need to roll a 7, and it's impossible.
I just did it. All right, fine. Well, the pikes. are
Great.
gonna-
Thanks, Todd's workshop. The arrows. Some arrows go through. Some bounce off.
Are you done?
Minor scratches at best. Minor
Are
scratches.
you done?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great. But my elephants can shoot at you, can't they? My archer.
They move full.
Oh, right. He moved full, but
They
he
move
didn't.
Full. I agree with that.
But he is. Who is he going to shoot at?
If you move less than half, if you're archers, you move less than half, you can still fire half your attacks. If you move more than half, no missile fire possible. Such as these guys who aren't going to be firing at all. Totally impotent.
Oh my God! Will you shut up? I'm trying to think. They're gonna shoot at your elves over there. I think they're in range.
Great.
Let's see if they are.
Almost certainly they are.
Yes, 15. So I when I move with my elephant, I still have two archers on the elephant.
It's halved when you move, right?
So just one.
Oh God, I didn't align these properly. Normally it's 4, so if you move,
Okay,
it's
I
2.
do 2.
Yeah,
And your armor 4.
Correct.
So I'm at 5.
correct.
1 hit. All right, let's do the fun part now. The pikes. So what do I have? 11 pikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now in melee, you only
10,
count the
11.
ones on the front. You only count the ones
Alright,
that are
fine.
actually in contact with
6.
other miniatures.
But don't I get like some sort of weird advantage? Like I can stick it to you twice.
Yes. Yeah. So pikes. Now, if it had been in the stream, I guess I should have not come across. Yeah. If I'd been in the stream, then that gets taken away. But
Right.
in open terrain, which is where we are, yeah, you get 2 dice per figure in contact.
Okay, so I have. So then I have 12.
Yep.
Okay, well I'll do this twice. And do you still have your shield advantage?
Yes. I
So
do
I
have
s-
shields against pikes.
So I still need to get 6.
You do need to get 6s here, yeah. It's my stout, mail-clad, big shield-carrying dwarven infantry. I see
No hits.
I see no 6s there.
I'm not done yet. I'm gonna do it this way on the side. 1 hit.
1 hit.
That's too bad.
That's the power of heavy armor. That was it?
Yeah, that's it, because my goblins can't hit you.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Right. All right, so morale checks for me. So with my elves, 4 guys standing up, divided by 1 falling down is 4. So I'm going to be adding 4 to the dice. Plus 1 for their health. Plus 1 because they're lawful
Because
and
they're
brave.
brainwashed.
So I'm rolling dice, I'm adding 6. And I need a total of 9. So if the dice come up at least 3. Anything other than snake eyes. Anything other than snake eyes.
That's happened before.
Nah, look at that. I'm fine. Now here, this is probably automatic. So I have standing up is 8 guys divided by 1 is 8. Plus 1
Plus
for
1
health.
is-
Yeah, so obviously I'm going to get at least 9 on the roll. Too brave to even consider that.
Great.
Alrighty then. So these archers will stand there. These guys, I'm going to use the wrapping rule to wrap guys around your sides and get extra
Right.
attacks. I'll just do that right now. Like this. And also this.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm going to cut these stupid humans, these evil men down.
They're not evil.
They're with goblins.
So
I think these goblins are evil, and therefore these men are evil, and therefore these elephants are evil. These are evil elephants.
Oh.
They come from a bad culture. I'm not saying all elephants are evil. I'm just saying these particular elephants have come from a bad culture.
Those are fighting words. You better watch out.
And these guys are going to go forward as much as they possibly can.
All right, great.
So these guys, they're
Yeah,
they're
come
in the
to
open
about
right now.
7.5
Great.
to me.
1. Okay, so I have 8 inches left, and you divide by 3 is 2-ish.
2.5, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
come closer so I can shoot you.
I have half an inch. That costs 4 inches. That's 4, and I have 8 inches left. So I'll just go right up to this stream here.
You're gonna go back inside the stream.
Next round.
All right.
And I fight with axes. I get under your pikes. I get the shields under your pikes, so that you're helpless basically, and then chop all their legs off.
What are you
at the
stupid
knees.
elves doing over
They
there?
are shooting at the evil elephant.
Not an evil elephant, and I don't think you're in range.
I'm easily in range. Are you kidding me?
No.
Easily in range.
Yeah. All right. Never
Definitely
mind.
in range. So I get 8 dice, and I need 6s. I'm just gonna take all these. And
Yeah, take all of that.
4. Okay, so I need 6s and a weapon. Now the elephant figure needs to take 6 hits before it goes down. So hopefully, if I get at least 6 6s here, I just eliminate it immediately.
1 hit.
There'll be more of that later. Stay tuned, because there'll be more shooting at elephants coming up after the break. There's no break. Now here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in contact. That's 8 dice, and I need 4s. I need 4s because that's your armor. So I'll probably get about 4 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just going to knock your figures over for you.
That's nice. Great. So how many do I have
See,
left?
it's the power
7?
of math. I knew what was going to happen before it happened.
4, 5,
If you really, Isabelle, if you really understand mathematics, it's like seeing into the future.
So I'm adding 2 to my roll. We
Are
agree?
you doing any movement? Are you doing any movement in here?
I'm doing a morale
Oh,
check.
right. Sorry.
No, calm down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Divided by 4.
Yeah.
2.
That's
I mean
1.
1
Right.
plus 1 for the health.
Wrinkle here.
I know it's
Correct. Correct. So your dice need to come up 7.
7. So that's where things get bad. 8.
Damn it. That would have been nice.
That would have been nice, but it didn't happen.
All right, your turn.
Can my goblins hit
45
you? 45.
degrees.
Am I in
45
am I
degrees.
45 degrees here?
That's not 45.
That's not 45 degrees at all.
There's a
Uh,
protractor over there. I feel like
So you're
about
and
2
you're-
of your figures, I would have let shoot.
right. So if I move half to be within 7.5, I lose half my guys. So what's my move? 9. Orc archers. Where are the goblin archers? 9 is my move. I'm halfway down the stream, so that costs me 3 inches
To do what?
to cross the stream.
It'd be 4. It comes
4
from
inches.
The marsh should be 3.
I shouldn't move them. So maybe. So if I turn them this way, that's a full move, right?
Half.
If I turn them
Uh,
like that, I can't do that, right?
Correct, actually, you can't do that. So you could pivot the whole squad.
But then I'm in the stream. Do I have the stream penalty?
Yes.
So if I want to try to pivot 45, or so that I'm at 45.
The most it could possibly cost you is 4 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I do 4 inches that way, but then I'm in the marsh.
So you could do. I'd let you do this,
Okay.
and then say you're within 45 degrees, and that's half your movement.
Okay. So they will do that. The elephant.
Evil elephant.
Not an evil elephant. It's a very nice elephant.
Also, there's 10 of them.
Also, there's 10 of them.
Also, it's not just one. Every figure counts for 10 people.
So he's gonna get out of the stream and do like half his move, so he's about here, and he is.
Just getting out of the stream is more than half his movement.
Oh, you're right, actually. So he's gonna go to the edge of the stream, I guess.
Okay.
He's just gonna move half.
So it'll still be in the stream.
To still be right at the edge of the stream, yeah. Because that cost me 8, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's more than half because I'm only 12.
I agree.
So okay, so he's just gonna move half. And this guy. He's going to move somewhere around here behind the pikes. Okay.
Right. Half.
So half his move, yeah. So
Right.
it's, so that's half his move. So he's going to be around here, like that. And so this guy, so half his move is 6.
Yeah.
So that's what, 3/4 of an inch.
Almost at the elbow.
So I'm just going to put him here.
Perfect.
You good with that?
Yep.
Okay. So now we fight.
Yep.
So the pikes, I still have 2 dice per guys.
Correct. You
Okay.
want to wrap this guy around the side? And get him
Sure.
involved? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did I say? I have 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm gonna do this twice.
So for what it's worth, I'm assuming every figure on the table is assumed to be actually 2 rows of people.
Right.
So with the pikes, they're getting both rows.
So and then
In the
6s.
Correct. No 6s.
1 6.
Wait, how many dice are you rolling?
14.
Okay. Got it. Make sure you're not cheating.
Woo! 2 more.
Dang it.
Right. My elephants are gonna shoot at your elves.
Okay, now we're debating. Are they blocked by?
But
Okay.
they're high units, right? And am I in short range or I'm not?
I don't think you are.
I'm just on the cusp.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
Okay. So that
Your
means
ranging, you're getting really lucky with your ranging.
so I need 4s?
Yeah.
2 hits. And then
I think I brought the wrong unit to this fight.
the goblins are gonna shoot at your horses.
Great.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9.
What's the range?
I don't know yet. Hang on a second. I'm pretty sure I'm in short range. Well,
What about that
not
last
all
one?
of them.
Not all of them.
So
I'll give you all. It's close enough.
Okay.
I'll give you all of them. You're just every single one of these. You're like just a 16th of an inch into the range that you need to be.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Is that what I said I have? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this twice and then
Yeah.
6s.
Yeah. And it's heavy armor, almost impossible to get through.
One down.
Okay. You need 2 hits with the heavy horses. You need 2 hits to take out one figure. So Goblin archers.
Damn it!
No hits.
No
Excellent.
hits.
Bounces off the barding and the plate armor and the pauldrons and the cuirass.
Very nice. I appreciate that. And these guys are going to shoot. I don't think they're gonna hit anything, but they're gonna shoot at that. But I think I'm in long range, so I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in long range.
Okay.
So
Cool.
So they're not shooting anything. All right. Do a morale check.
All right. So heavy horses here, 2 up divided by 1 down. That's 2 plus 2 for their health. That's it. So I'm adding 4. The dice need to come up 5.
Oh!
Shit.
For once!
Shit.
This is so unusual. Dan never loses the morale check. All right, goodbye.
Shit. My heavy horses break. The horses.
They're
the
too
horses
scared.
go berserk and they run into each other and they run into the stream and off the board. Damn it. This is not going well. Okay, these dwarves and these dwarven foot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up divided by 3 down is 1. Plus 1 for their health. Plus 1 because they're so friggin' brave because they're lawful.
So you need a 6.
You need a 6.
Oh
my God!
This is like, it's like my birthday or something.
Wow, that I really didn't expect.
That's is not.
Bad.
I think I'm pretty. Do you want to concede?
Shut up, baby. This is going very poorly.
Because if you lose that one, you're pretty much screwed.
I'm not in great shape already. 2 divided by 2 is 1, plus 1 for health, plus 1 because they're lawful and brave. Don't run away, you stupid elves. I need a 6 on the dice.
Oh yeah, they make it. They're like, what?
That is really not good. Wow.
Right.
That is the opposite of what I expected there. That's very bad. I'm not sure these morale rules are good. I think we're I'm starting to have suspicions about these morale rules.
I think the shield thing is fine. Whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
You like how the dwarves are priced?
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I didn't get as many as I would have with normal medium infantry. Now I have these dwarves bogged down the march. See, if I had other targets, that would be fine. But now I've got these.
You got nowhere to
these
go.
guys bogged down the march, and I've got these guys in really bad shape. Am I within 45 degrees of your pikes?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will stay there in order to shoot your pikes, and these guys are committed, so they just plow forward at maximum speed, which is almost nothing. So I get 3 inches.
Oh, now you're in close range. That's awesome.
And I stay there and I shoot at your pikes.
Good. Wonderful.
So I get 4 dice, and I need 4s. So I'm hoping to get enough hits to force a morale check and break the pikes. That's
break
my
the
hope
pikes.
there.
2 hits. You can take whatever you want. So that's it, right?
Yeah.
So I have 5. Right?
Yeah.
So 2,
Yeah.
so plus 1 for their health. I'm adding 3, I need a 6.
Yeah. Damn it. This is not my night.
This is not your night.
This is not my night. I'm getting clobbered.
You are getting clobbered. It's kind of fun, actually. I have to admit. All right, let's see.
Let's see how that works.
My pikes are going to charge across the river.
What about just playing for the joy of the game, Isabelle? What about just playing for the joy?
I've heard of that.
Itself?
I've heard of that. It's not for me, all right? It's not for me. You're making me play in the one room in the apartment that has no AC, so the least you can do is roll over and take it on the chin. Sorry, was that out loud? So my pikes...
Don't worry, think about the winter time when it would be brutally cold in there.
I know, right? So
it'll average out.
It takes me 8 inches to move across the river. Right?
For who?
For the Pikes.
Oh, right. Yes, I agree.
So that's.
Declare it.
Oh, okay. I'm charging your elves.
Got it. Not gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen,
Agreed.
but I'm gonna go as close as I can. So they're gonna go across.
And then you're gonna pivot, and that'll be it.
Yeah, and then the elephant is going to move just like 2 or 3 inches behind the Pikes.
Got it.
And then this guy is not gonna move.
Got it.
Right? So that's 8 inches.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pivot this way. So that's whatever.
That's 4.
4. And that's it.
Great.
Right? And then this guy is gonna move just here.
Okay. What are your attacks?
My goblins are gonna attack you guys. Because I believe that now I'm in short range.
Any other attacks?
My elephants are gonna attack the dwarves.
Right.
And these elephants are gonna shoot at the elves.
Only half dice because they moved.
It's true. Thank you very much for letting me know that. So we agree this is short range.
Yeah.
And this, actually, I don't know. Like maybe one guy is in range?
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine.
So I don't know what that means for... can I have more dice? So, goblins, 18 dice. 6, 8, left. And I need 6s.
Correct. Male, big shields, hard to stop.
1.
Only 1.
They are hard to stop.
Coming right at you.
Better.
Oh,
Ooh! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,
man.
6. Do you see that? You see that out there? Is anybody
3,
left?
4.
Everybody's left because the evil army is winning. And
That's
then
brutal.
my
That's
elephants are gonna also shoot. So I have 2 dice.
Well, we said 1. You said 1.
1 dice because they're
Yeah.
And I need a 6.
Yeah.
I don't make it.
Okay. Wow.
These guys over there are gonna shoot, and they're in short range, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And I move, so I only have 2.
Correct.
So I need. I know I'm sweating like mad. I'm an old lady, you know. What do you want from me? And I need 4.
Correct.
1.
Oh man.
I need to go find a towel so I can mop my.
Do you
brow.
trust me to make morale checks?
I do trust you because there's a whole internet checking up on me.
You guys will help me out here, right? I mean, look, I need some.
They're all left.
I need some. They didn't all leave.
Everybody's
There's
left.
Tanner's here at least. I know that.
Tanner's cheering for me.
I don't see that. That's You know, I was saying to Paul on our Tuesday night show, I was saying to Paul on our Tuesday night show, isn't it nice that we just get to take it easy here in like July, August of 2020? Like this week, we've just been relaxing, right?
This week?
Yeah, this week.
Who's been relaxing? I don't even know what that means.
Isabelle moved her whole art studio this week, and
up 3 flights of stairs
Yeah,
with 90% humidity.
Yep.
And my neighbor goes, "Oh, Isabelle, you're sweating." And I'm like, really? You think?
I believe it was Isabelle, you're so sweaty, is I think what the exact quote is.
All right, so what happened?
When we shoot the big, so we've got like 2 episodes of the Big Bad, our upcoming competitive tournament D&D show, right? That are currently being edited by our Hollywood-based editor. And every time we start one of those shows, I'm glad that the player team always asks like how much swearing is allowed on the show, and we're like a little bit like PG-13.
If you're gonna play with me,
we're like,
there's gonna be a lot of swearing.
We're looking like PG-13, so like not an F-bomb every sentence is what we're looking for.
Every sentence. I'm not a monster.
Yeah. Well, No, you are monsters. You're the goblins and the elephants. You're totally
All right.
the monsters.
Are you gonna roll?
3 divided by more than 3 is 0, plus 1 for their health, plus 1 because they're lawful. I'm adding 2.
Great.
So the
you
dice
need a
plus
7.
2. Right, the dice need to be 7.
Great.
Yes.
You stay in the game.
That's
Perfect.
way too many dead dwarves. 1 divided by 1 is 1, plus 1 for the health, plus 1 because they're lawful, so the dice need to be 6.
Right.
6
Just
exactly.
made it. The elves' last stand.
All right, so
Is there a
the
movie
dwarves
made about that?
go for probably not.
No. Okay.
It seems maybe there should be.
It's like
The dwarves go
Custer's last
forward full.
stand, the elves' last stand.
And this group, this one figure of elves, which represents 10, was actually 10 elves, so I'll be using the plural, will go forward full. So that'll be 8 inches across. That'll be 8 inches across the river, and I get another 4 inches on the other side of the river.
But you're not going to be able to shoot because you move full.
I know. So that's 8
Alright.
plus another 4.
Yeah, my elephant can still shoot you, right?
3 inches through the marsh.
Great. Look at that. Would you like to concede?
A little bit. Actually, a little bit. Supposedly in the Rumble in the Jungle, right, with Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, right?
Right.
They're going at it for a couple of rounds. Major historical fight, and supposedly, I don't know, round 8 or something, Ali went, "Is that all you got, George?" And George Foreman was like, "Pretty much."
Pretty much. All right. Well, nobody moves, and
Great.
my goblins are going to shoot you, and my elephants are going to shoot you.
That's great. So I've tripped. So you failed to move your pikes. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, I didn't move my pikes.
Yeah,
So what's wrong with that?
it's fine, I guess.
I mean, they're not attacking.
Now remember,
anybody.
if you shoot, if
Yeah, they might
they're
not.
within 1
yeah,
inch. If they're within 1 inch.
I might not
half of your
actually.
shooting lands on.
Yeah, I might not shoot you after all because of that. I'm gonna.
So is that your final answer? The elephant here is not shooting.
He's not gonna shoot. No. So anyway, I have 18 dice.
Right.
Ready. I mean, I have 9.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do this twice.
Right.
I need 6s.
Right. This could.
No
I
hits.
see no 6s on that batch. Do that again. Shit.
2 hits. And then I didn't move over there, so I have
Yeah.
4 dice.
Yeah.
And I need a 4.
Yeah.
I killed him
Wow.
twice. Go ahead, do a morale check.
1 divided by 2 is 0 plus 1 plus 1. So I need the dice to be 7 or else the game's over. Well, 9.
The game is not over yet.
I got 10. This figure right here represents 10 crazed dwarves.
Great,
And they charge into battle.
great. It should.
This is obviously crash. We're gonna kill all these goblins. We're gonna carve our way through 90 goblins one after the other.
That's good luck with that.
I get 1 die.
But you only need a 4.
I only need a 4 to get through these crappy ass goblins. That's about the size of this game. That's about how this game's going.
So I'm gonna wrap
Yeah.
around, right?
Yeah.
So like that.
Yeah.
Can I?
However many you can actually get in contact.
That.
Sure. Why not?
That.
Absolutely. Looks great.
That.
Tactically very sound.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Well, I'm not going to go diagonal. Diagonal doesn't count. I'll give you 5.
what?
I'll give you 5. I'll give you 6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
this is
6,
diagonal.
7.
This guy's not touching. They actually have to touch. Make these guys actually touch, and then I will accept that. All right, so 6. See, because this one got pushed out of contact.
No, there's not a contact.
Well, this guy's not in
Well,
contact.
just give me more dice, okay? So
How
am I
many do you
shooting? Am I shooting when I'm like that, or am
No,
I carving?
You're pulling out little knives
Okay.
and stuff.
What are you giving me? 6?
I'm
You
giving
give
you
me
6. I'm giving you 6.
But these two, you don't have the shield advantage.
Well, you don't anyway. In
You don't need
normal
more.
melee.
So normal melee, so I
Actually,
need
so
a
these
5.
2 you should get back attacks. These 2 you need 4s.
These 2 I need 4s, and then these I need 5s.
Correct.
Okay, he's dead.
Ah.
Wait! In the back. One more hit, so 3.
Backstabbers, see?
Backstabbers.
Evil, right? What I'm talking about.
I'm victorious!
Wow.
Now that
You didn't lose.
was a trouncing.
You didn't lose any units.
That's right.
Jeez, wow.
That's
That
right.
was-
This is unusual.
That was rough.
But when I win, I win big.
Yeah, that was. I don't
it
even think there were any
stings.
rules errors like there have been on some of your prior victories.
Right before when I was cheating. Right?
No, I mean they were honest errors.
Honest cheating.
But no, seriously, that was a brutal beatdown, and your movement was great, and every single time we measured, you were just exactly where the range needed to be, and your dice came up the way you needed them to. So really well, your tactical maneuvering here was impeccable. I got to give that to you, and that was a brutal beatdown.
It's a brutal beatdown indeed.
You know, maybe I was hoping for sunny weather would have helped me.
Definitely.
That didn't come up. I was hoping for some wood so that I could post my elves in an unusual forward location. That didn't occur. So this marshy, mucky, muddy stream crap fest.
Eee, that's our favorite.
Yeah, it is.
Yay!
Yeah.
We win! Eee, kill the dwarf. Cut off his head. I want the ear. What is happening to me? I'm not like that.
You're playing a role. I'm playing a role. Quite well, yeah. All right. So apparently.
So great. I'm gonna go celebrate with cookies now.
That's great. That's great. Well played. Well played. Episode 14, a dominant victory by Isabelle with the goblins and pikes and elephants. That
Right.
was that is a combination that works quite well for you.
Yes, I love those elephants.
That is one of the most lopsided victories we've seen in the series.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you lost, when you lose the morale check,
Yeah.
it can really just turn the game around,
Definitely.
like really
Definitely.
quickly. Because that's happened. I usually lose those. I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised that it's your turn to lose them.
Yeah.
I was just like, that makes such a huge difference.
We had someone in the comments like a couple weeks ago say that they thought it might actually be too pivotal, and they were suggesting maybe like let side A go, let side B go, then do all the morale checks all at once at the end of a turn, and that way the unit that lost it still gets a round of actions and attacks.
Good point.
I considered it, but that would require recording, right?
Yeah.
That would require recording how many you lost across the turn. I tried the whole way this is set up is there's no paperwork involved once you start
Right.
running the game, which I like.
And you used to have a much more complicated way of doing the morale check where you basically ran off the board and you could try to come back.
Correct.
So
Correct. But that turned out to be it was kind of a drag. It's like they rarely came back, and the game was kind of slow. And I think if I was running a convention game,
Right.
and I was pressed for time, and,
Yeah.
and as an emergency basis, I said, let's just say when you're out, you're just gone, and the game just flowed better. It was fast paced. The pace picks up as you get towards the end of it, and
I mean, and usually, it comes down to like the last
yeah.
couple of units on each side. I mean, most of the games are pretty close.
Yeah.
And then there's like odd games where one of us gets completely trampled.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that Tonight you got trampled.
I got trampled. So we're gonna sign off. We have another Wandering DMs talk show tomorrow, Sunday at 1 p.m. Not entirely. I've suggested to Paul either an alignment conversation or a does fifth edition count as crunchy? Do you think fifth edition is complicated or not? Because apparently I've seen some people online surprisingly argue that fifth edition D&D is a lightweight game, which surprised me. Right, which was a surprising comment. So we'll talk about one of those things, and that might be a suggestion too. Yeah, definitely. You're right, John. Chainmail had these phase things where, I move half and you move half, and then you move half and I move half, and we both attack at the same time, and then do our morale checks at the same time. I tend to find that those phase things slow the game down, and doing it, just back and forth, do your whole movement, particularly for new players, is easier to digest. So other things we have coming up this week: Tuesday we have the Dev Diary about the Big Bad. Thursday, Paul will be back with 10 Dead Rats. I'm not going to commit to a Book of War next Saturday, and here's why. Possibly I'm not supposed to say this publicly, but next Saturday we're actually shooting a double header of the Big Bad episodes. Paul and I have actually scheduled back-to-back the Big Bad tournament shoots Saturday afternoon.
Getting scared.
So yeah, we might possibly. Anyway, we'll be updating our social media about whether or not.
Right.
I might just say probably we're not going to play next Saturday because I'm going to be toast.
All right.
Toast
probably
at that point. So you might have to wait another 2 weeks possibly.
And because I won the game, I can't plug my show, right?
I'll allow it.
So if you don't know, I have a YouTube channel as well that has nothing to do with D&D or gaming. It's called Cow and COVID-19 Don't Lose Your Shit. It's a puppet show, and right now I'm doing political call to actions with a cow puppet. So check it out. The website is cowandcovid19.com. You can get to the YouTube channel through that.
Every episode of Book of War, in the description, if you look, there are links to the Book of War First Edition rules and Cow and COVID. So just look at the description and see a link to both of our magnum opuses.
That's right.
Magnum opie.
Magnum opie.
All right, well played, Isabelle.
Well played, Daniel Collins.
I regret that you're going to get 2 weeks as the victor. I feel bad about that, but that is the case. So we'll probably be back in 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody, for viewing.
Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Stay cool.